What is going on? Raj is back with another guitar go over. I'm not going to say a review. I just want to talk about the guitars. You know, I'm not really a reviewer when it comes to guitars. I'm more of a fragrance guy. I review those. If you check out my channel, you'll see what that's about. Raj Real D Cool. I thank heavily for the opportunity to be able to see you guys, and I hope everything is well with you. And now we're going to get ready to talk about my next guitars. I've done 4 guitars this morning, and then the rest are going to be a bunch of basses, because I like bass playing too. So anyway, let's talk about this guitar. This is the Zach Myers PRS, and the thing about this guitar is SE Zach Myers on the tab there. And this guitar is made in Korea. Korea? You know, I think it's made by the World Group. What's the name of that? Because I learned a lot from the McKnight guy on YouTube. Yeah, the World Musical Instrument Corporation or Company, LTD. And they make most of the PRS SEs. Well, I'm sure they make all the PRS SEs, because I don't think China or Indonesia make any PRSs that I know of, okay? So basically, we're going to talk about that. Oh, man, this guitar is lovely. When I bought it, I could have either bought the S2 from the gentleman. Of course, this is a privately bought guitar. I don't get sponsored by anybody. Anything you hear me talk about in my reviews or my fragrances or my studio, I'll put anything my hard-earned money. So there's nobody giving me anything to talk about it. I'm on my own when it comes to these guitars. All right. So here, as you can see, the headstock, beautiful, beautiful mint tuners. Man, they are really cool. And they're lined up. Unlike the Harley Benton that I talked about earlier, these are not as staggered as the Harley Benton. It looks as though they're pretty much right across from each other. Bam, 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 bam. Where the Harley Benton was kind of like, it was kind of staggered a little bit. And as far as this hook right here, it's hard to put a tuner on here, man, for it to stay. But at least with the Harley Benton, you get more of a... But that's okay. We're not talking about Harley Benton. We're talking about this PRS SE. Just to give you a history of my guitar collection back in the day, I used to have 3 PRSs. They all were 10 tops, and I had a McCarty with the F-holes. And I got rid of all those guitars, man, because I had to do what I had to do sometimes, you know. I had to buy a car. So anyway, and I like BMWs, so I had to get rid of all of them to give me a BMW X5. But it is what it is. So I got rid of all my Paul Reed Smiths. I had a Tom Anderson, got rid of that. I had like I had a Gibson Gold Top. I had a Strat made in Mexico. I had so many guitars. I had beautiful amps. I had the Mark V with the Fritz wood cabinet. They only made like 40 of. I had that. Man, I had so much stuff back in the day, man, it was crazy. But I had to consolidate because I wanted to get more of a studio vibe. Plus, I moved from that particular place that I lived at, and I'm here. Okay, now, let's get right to it. As you see, the birds are here. This is almost like a roasted neck to me. Kind of similar to the neck that I have on my new Sterling Music Man Stingray bass. You know what I mean? So I really like this neck. This is a Zach Myers guitar, so I looked into it, and he talked about how he wanted the guitar designed. Here we have humbuckers here. They stagger humbuckers. Just your basic three switch Les Paul type deal. No push pull on the knobs. These actually come with clear knobs, but the gentleman I bought it from said he liked the dark knobs. They kind of all set to go with the pickups. I put the clear knobs on another guitar. I think I put the clear knobs on the Harley Benton actually. So basically it's a Zach Myers, like I said, SE. And I'm a jazz R&B player, but I'll try to kind of go over the guitar to cover all bases if I can. Okay, so let's get started. We're on the top selector, which is the neck pickup, and let's just go through some chords. Now, what am I playing in? I'm going into Phoenix Audio. I know you guys are more of a studio guy, so I'm not using any amps. Even though I do have a JC77 and a Mesa Boogie 550 Plus special back there in the vocal booth. But I play out of DIs when I come here. So whether it's a DI from my mic preamps that have DIs built in, or whether it's DIs from straight DIs. The only straight DI I have right now is the Nimbus by Phoenix Audio. And I'll put all the equipment that I'm using down below. I'll link you, and y'all where you can buy it and check it out and do your thing with it, so on and so forth. The pedals I'm going to be using, now that you see my pedal board, if you haven't seen it with the other videos already, this is my pedal board. And today I'm going to be using the RC3 loop pedal. I'm going to stop there and clear that out. the RC3. And if you check out my other videos I've been doing lately, I've been doing one-man show videos. So check me out on my one-man show on YouTube as well. Then we have my Para EQ by Empress Effects. And that pedal is a booster and is an EQ pedal. So you can have the EQ on it and set the way you like it. And that's a 3-band EQ. So you have your high, your mids, your low. You got your para bands you can pick. Narrow, you know, kind of narrow, which is one. In the middle is kind of sharp. And on the end, you got your hump. So that's a para EQ. And you can hit the boost if you need some boost. Hit the boost. And that's the last thing this guitar needs, because this guitar is pretty much the hottest guitar that I have in my collection. This thing, these pickups are really, really strong. Then I'm gonna have my Harlow by Bodner, and that is compression and a boost pedal. But I only use that when I'm soloing, not the chord with. And then I have my Pantheon I'll be using for the overdrive. I'll be using that for my overdrive in this demonstration of this guitar. Okay, now, let's get back to the simplicity of it. Neck pickup. Middle. And neck. Bridge. That's it. Basically, volume and treble for the 4 Les Paul style. Pretty cool. And look at this. Look at this. 2-piece. I think this is a I don't know how they make these tops, man, but these tops, they be close to having 10 tops on the SEs. Now, like I said, I have about 3 or 4 10 tops, so I know what a 10 top look like. And this is the back. I'm just going to assume this is maple. I have no idea. I don't think it's that. This is like a maple back or a mahogany back, light mahogany back. This thing is beautiful, man. Zach knew what he wanted. He wasn't going to play around and have him make any kind of guitar. Only difference between this and the Harley Benton is you have your trim here, but you don't have it up the neck. The Harley Benton has the trim all and up the neck. But again, 2 different guitars, 2 different styles, and 2 different price ranges. But hey, of course I like the PRS better. And like I said, I had PRS 10 tops. And of course you got the birds on the neck. And more than likely this is probably a mahogany neck. Now I'm not sure, you can look it up and find out for yourself. But I'm just here to talk about the guitar. So now I'm going to loop you. I'm going to put it on the middle for the loop. That's what I usually do for my chorus. And the top will be the solo. And then when I go to the Pantheon, I go to the bottom for the distortion solo. So here we go. Loop it up, Raj. Turn on the Harlow by Bodner. Pantheon. And that's it. Gonna do that out. And that's what you got. The PRS Zach Myers SC by PRS. Very nice guitar. Like I said, I wanted something that had the Paul Reed Smith signature in it. That was very important. I didn't want a regular SC PRS. I did want a signature in there, even though the SC is there. And Zach Myers, he did the guitar, and I wanted the birds. Because again, once you've had a 10 top and you've had the high-end $2,000, $3,000 guitars, now I wasn't going to settle for any PRS. It had to be this PRS. So, hopefully you guys dug the video. I'm not really a guitar player or a bass player. I'm a jack of all trades. I can play keyboards, drums, all this stuff. But I'm not super duper at any of them. Jack of all, master of none. But it don't make a difference because the ladies will dig you if you're wearing the right fragrance. And we talk about Almond Harmony by the House of Oud. And yeah, we're going to get down with that to spray a little bit more on. I think every video I'm doing, I'm just spraying more on to talk about it. So make sure you're in the fragrances too. Because ladies, no matter how good you play guitar or bass or instruments, if you don't smell nice, they ain't feeling you. Tell you right now, nobody want no stanky feet guy. Yeah, I'm just keeping it real with you, man. Keeping it real with you, all right? So cool. Y'all got the pedals. Y'all got the guitar. Y'all got me get ready to bounce. I got to get ready to go to work. I'm going to do one more. Oh, let me throw this in, by the way. I picked this up from a young guy, and this is Seville. And this is a Japanese Mustang knockoff. As you can see, the plate is missing. I tried to get the right plate for it, but I couldn't find one. So whatever happened with this plate, this guy like cut open a plate and had to make it work, you know what I mean? And he carved it out or wherever it was. But yeah, check this out. Really cool guitar, man. And you know, for a while it was working fine, man. In fact, I really liked the way the guitar sounded. The neck is beautiful with the binding, man. And I really liked the way the guitar sounded. It was crazy that they had the hook back here. But man, all of a sudden I went inside because something was up with the switches. I went inside, man, calling myself trying to wire it right, getting a doggone Mustang for Fender diagram, and it's messed it all up. So right now, it doesn't play. And I'm selling it. But I ain't giving it away. Nice guitar. Alright? So am I, man. Talk to y'all later. Check you out in the next video. Like, subscribe, share, and comment on my channel. And please, 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 come back and see me again. With its fragrances, with its studio gear, with the guitars and basses, I'm here for you. I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta get ready to go to work. Holla at you.